Hey guys, welcome back to Engine 25. The full trailer for Han Solo dropped this morning, so we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna give you some of my thoughts on it. Unlike the teaser trailer last night, I actually have watched this one already, so you're not gonna get my initial responses. But I kind of we're gonna watch it through. I'll talk about some things, then I'm gonna pause it and maybe point out some stuff you didn't notice, or I'll talk about some things in detail or speculate. So here we go. Let's give it a watch. Here we go from the teaser trailer, cranking up the Falcon. What's this Lucasfilm thing? Has anyone heard of is that a big deal? Has anyone heard of that before? Running scams. I'm liking what we're seeing to this like speeder chase here with the speeder bikes, and it looks like he's trying to impress Emilia Clarke's character. Gonna be a pilot. The Falcon is so clean. There's the money shot. Desert planet. Okay, Woody Harrelson's building a crew. There's all the crewmates. Joining the crew, Lando piloting the Falcon with his little droid friend there. There's the party we saw. Here's the guy we saw fighting on the train. Somebody's kicking some ass. Big explosion. That moment's kind of weird to me. It starts off Han Solo-ish, and then he goes straight-faced, and it becomes odd. I really like all this stuff in the nebula here, or this cosmic storm. That's cool. That's pretty Han. And then we'll get to the space kraken with some kind of giant deep space tentacle creature. I'm not certain how I feel about that quite yet. Um, Anywho, let's go back through some stuff. That's nothing new. We saw that in the teaser trailer yesterday. I'm liking this. It definitely looks like he's showing off, kind of like Han would do to Emilia Clarke character. Her name's Kira, I think. Kira with a Q, which is cool. Apparently, they've been trying to get a female character named Kira in Star Wars for some time now. There he is, messing around with some guys on speeder bikes. Not coming through in the greatest quality there. I apologize for that. You wrecked a guy there. He makes a pretty tight turn right here. Let's watch it. Kind of like a power slide. Gonna be a pilot. Look at the Falcon here. There's a chance that maybe this is a different YT 1300, which is the model of what the Falcon is. Um, if you didn't know that before, but it's likely just the Falcon, which is a little odd because everything's so white. You know, Han really needs to hire a housekeeper. Because even in the original trilogy, which isn't too long after this, I think it's supposed to be 10 years or something. I don't know if they've officially said, but it's really like yellowed, even in A New Hope, which isn't that long after this. I mean, I guess the seats can change color in your car if you keep your car for 10 years. I've had my car for 9 years. Everything's black, and it's just always been kind of blah. I don't know. But we're definitely going to see some changes in the Falcon for sure, and we'll get to that as we go along here. Here's the money shot. Looks like two moons or two suns there. Probably moons. Looks like maybe a night scene. Looking up at the Falcon. Looks a little bit different. Not as much stuff on the outside like we see in the original trilogy. I always stop 1 second too late. Here we got Woody Harrelson with a funny haircut, building a crew. So we got Kira again, Emilia Clarke, looking pretty awesome in this red cape, and she has this droid friend who, like, I don't want to say looks like Alpha 5, but he totally looks like Alpha 5. And this is almost certainly the Falcon. The thing that gives me hesitation is like here and here, like again, in the original trilogy and in the sequel trilogy, there's a lot of stuff on the outside of the Falcon, and this is looking pretty smooth. There's a lot of like gizmos and doodads, um, and there are other changes we're going to talk about too. Like in the promo art, the nose is different, and it's that way in this trailer too. So we'll get to that. But let's keep going. We got Kira and her droid, Lando. Uh, I have to say, I am the thing in this movie I am the most excited about is Donald Glover as young Lando. He looks the part. He's a fantastic actor. Can't wait. Smiling. Thandie Newton getting a gun ready. That's cool. Here we have a tiny monkey creature with giant eyes, getting ready to shoot like maybe a turret. It doesn't look like it's one of the turrets on the Falcon. I don't know. It's hard to say, but probably gonna blow some shit up. Probably some cool stuff in here. Let's take a look. I see that looks like a Gran, like the guys in the prequels that like it has like a horse mouth and like eye stalks. Eye stalks. Um, and then there's some kind of alien there. Um, the alien here in the front. There's maybe some guys around a table playing. It could be a card game. Maybe this is the legendary card game where Han wins the Falcon from Lando. Can't see Lando there. Doesn't mean he's not in the scene somewhere. But Chewie agreeing. Funny thing though, it's kind of cut together to make it seem like he was agreeing to join the crew that Woody Harrelson mentioned. But look, it's clearly a different planet. This is kind of sandy with an ocean, and this is a snow planet. So they're not in the same place. So there's some tricky trailer editing there. They've mushed two things together, which they did a lot in the Last Jedi trailers. There we have Lando and Alpha 5 booting up the Falcon, going to hyperspeed, coming this summer. What do we see in this party scene? Like I said yesterday, there's a Twi'lek. There's some other aliens in the foreground here. I don't see anything else that I recognize. The weird alien in the jar. It's interesting. It seems kind of Star Trekky to me, but whatever. I do like the singer in this gold dress. Here's Kira again. She's wearing a little bit different, or she has a different hairstyle than she did in the other scenes. Maybe here or there she's sort of undercover or something. Maybe here, because this seems like a high-class sort of establishment, and maybe she's trying to infiltrate and gather some intel. Looking the part. Presumably Han opening his holster there. And here we have the villain that we saw in the trailer fighting someone on the train. I love his look. He's got this cool staff. Maybe there's an energy thing. Maybe this lights up and has some sort of energy effect. Interesting that it's furry. It has a cape, and it looks like bones or shells or something. Maybe it's some kind of tribal gear. And then you get closer. It looks like it's made out of stone. It does have Star Wars writing here. It's Aurebesh is the language. That's what they call it. And then there's a metal visor and looks like a gash across the visor right there. Maybe Han or one of Han's companions got a good crack at his face. Do we see anything else here we recognize? Definitely some aliens. Here's a short guy. Up here kind of looks like Boushh. I don't know if you know, but Boushh is the bounty hunter that Leia disguises herself as to break into Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi and save Han. So that would be cool. Somebody kicking ass. There's Alpha 5 again. Hey. Looks like Han is piloting whatever this ship is. And that means that our little monkey friend... Let me find the monkey friend. I think it's right after Thandie. There he is. So I think the monkey guy is flying whatever ship Han is flying right there. And it's cool, too. It has this nose and some stuff on the side and maybe an empty cargo bay down at the bottom. And something really big is blowing up behind them. He's like trying to be charming, and then he goes straight faced. He's Han for a second, and then he's just some guy. It's weird. Kind of weird reaction there. All right, here we go. Flying through space. That's pretty cool. I generally wouldn't recommend bumping into stuff in a spaceship. You know, when things collide in space, bad things happen. But I do want to. Here, I'll back it up so I can hit the right spot. There. If you look here, and in fact, I'm going to blow it up a smidge. If you look right there, there's like some kind of wedge or something filling in this space on the Falcon. So it comes to like a point or a blunt point at the end, but there's something here. So it's like maybe it's carrying cargo, or it's a racing wedge. Not sure how the physics of that work in space. You know, it's Star Wars physics are always a thing, and there's no reason to overtalk them, but it's definitely very different. This is Han. Okay. I don't know if this trailer sold me, but that's a Han Solo moment. It's just like in A New Hope, where it's a boring conversation anyway, and he blasts the thing, and it's trying to lie to the person at the other end of the comms on the Death Star, and he fails, so he just blows it up. That's that's a Han moment that I can get behind. I don't know how I feel about the Space Kraken. I love everything in this Cosmic Storm up until the Space Kraken. It could be cool. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know. You know, it is what it is. Um, so I hope you found this interesting and informative. Um, may do probably going to do another one about the Jurassic World Super Bowl trailer. Um, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll definitely be checking this out around Memorial Day. Um, it's hard to say how I feel about it at this point. The thing I'm most excited about is hands down Donald Glover as young Lando. You may or may not know this movie has had sort of a troubled production. They fired the directors, and then Ron Howard had to come in and put the movie back together. And it held on to this trailer for a really long time. Like, I guess they wanted to give The Last Jedi its space, but the movie's only about 3 months away, and this is the first trailer we've seen, and that's a little weird. But thanks for watching. Um, I'm optimistic. Um, I hope it's good. I want it to be fun. This trailer is a lot better than the short trailer we saw, in my opinion. Um, there's a lot of good stuff, some interesting decisions here, I think, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, click like. Check out the Engine 25 website and Facebook page. More videos and reviews on the way. Thanks, guys.